Welcome to Daytona International Super Speedway here in Daytona Beach, Florida. This track has, of course, been the site of ARCSOA Elite Series race for quite some time. A lot of really strange happenings have been going on. Again, it's been something with this track as of late, where a lot of people just haven't been all that too keen about it. There was some sort of big miscalculation in top speed that ARCSOA was, saying. They wanted cars about 225, but in reality, they're going about 240. The good thing about them going that fast, though, is they aren't really packed up, but the early stages of this race, where there's a lot of cars in a pack, could prove to be disastrous. Another thing is that Kyle Collins they were hoping would be cleared for this race. However, well, they really couldn't get him approved. Worst thing is Nico Polyakov is off sick with bronchitis this week and couldn't make the trip out from Russia. So they have Virginia short track driver Alan Andrea in that car, who is very, very quick and actually scored the pole when Will Lewis, his teammate, was way down the order. So kind of strange stuff, and he made some really cryptic remarks to the press, saying that Andrea did, and a lot of people are really, I don't know about concerned, but scared of this guy, and he's kind of really creepy. And another final thing is that because of the high speeds, both the Toyota drivers, Leonardo da Silva and Nicolas Vernier, don't want to attempt this race, and have vanished. It just said they're not attempting it, and they have vanished, and Noah Hart's taking over the car. Noah and Jacob Hart are. Anyway, let's go to the race. As stated earlier, debutant Alan Andrea is on pole. Jake Baskinger's on the outside, followed by the two Durban Sports Sanctums in third and fourth. Green flag is out as they rocket themselves down to turn number one. That 43 car's been deathly fast all weekend. Alan Andrea has, and we will see how this race plays out to everybody else. Like I said, the top speeds are really quick here. They're already up to near 200 miles an hour right now. And once this pack starts spreading itself out, which we think it will, you're going to see that this race is going to become a slingshot race. We kind of saw this at Talladega, but it's not as much pack racing, but you just got to pretty much set yourself up for a slingshot. As one of the Hart brothers got into the wall back there in one of the Toyotas. We're not exactly sure which Hart that is, but the 43 of Alan Andrea takes the lead here, and it looks like the pack survives the first lap. Oh, looks like something's broke, or something was close to breaking there on Jessica Shelton's ARCSOA America. Those cars have gotten a big increase in speed, as that's their Mach 3 model of the ARCSOA America, is right now, actually made them a lot quicker. So the ARCSOA Americas will be forced to be reckoned with today. However, they're going to need a caution because the pack pretty much spread itself out. But look at the lead Alan Andrea has opened up. That car is deadly fast. It's the first time a 43 car has ever run at Daytona since the death of Andreas Allen right here in turn 1 and 2. And it's great to see that the 43 is doing well with a relatively unknown driver. Chris Louvier is going to be the first casualty of this race as his car has blown up, giving up the ghost on him. The turbine car is not going to be making it back around the Ranmo. Tough break for Louvier. Jake Baskinger right now is trying to get help from Jordan Davis back there. However, Davis goes to the inside. We got a yellow flag out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Looks like one of the Aussie Vineyards went around. That looks like Fitzwater went around as we're going a little bit further up, making sure nobody else was in it. Looks like Ryusu got a bit of it as well, so not a whole lot of damage, but we'll see what happened. This one started on the outside lane when Chris Washer got the wall coming off the corner, and it looks like Ryusu just clipped him right down the field, and oh, there's Noah Hart getting involved in it in the 62 car. Noah Hart got a big piece of that there. And that could have been a lot worse than it actually was, and I'm kind of glad that it turned out the way it did. We'll go on board with Fitzwater next. On board with Zachary Fitzwater, you can see that the 27 would get into the wall, and then all of a sudden, 27 shows up right in front of him, and then around they go into the wall. That could have been a much worse wreck than it was, and I think, were pretty lucky to get out of that one with as minimal damage as they got. Alan Andrea is going to lead out of the pit lane. Jake Baskinger second, Jordan Davis third, Fabrosis fourth. Fabrosis is becoming a pretty big factor here on these super speedways. Fabrosis, of course, won here at Daytona back in season 15. DJ Curtis, Alex Allen, brother of the Andreas Allen who was killed here in season 14's American 700. Sean Angel, Marion Sharrott, Jessica Shelton, and James Shelley. Shelley needs as many points as he can because I believe he lost the point lead or was close to losing the point lead at Guarave. Alan Andrea leads the field back to the green flag in the 43 car. 43, like I said, was really quick early on. Wonder what Kyle Collins could do with that if a rookie's doing very well with that car. And obviously there's not a whole lot of setup sharing going around if debutant rookie is so far this good. Maybe it's just the fact that he could be a star on his hand, the Virginia native, Alan Andrea. Looks very similar to Andreas Allen, too. A couple of distinct differences in facial features, but pretty good, pretty close, actually, and his driving demeanor actually is rather similar, too. However, there were concerns about this guy going in when he said something about the field of other drivers being puppets, and he's the puppeteer and something like that. It was really cryptic and everything, and honestly, really scary. But oh, looks like Fabrosis got the wall. That was nearly a big pileup down there. Oh, we do have a wreck. That looks like one of the Mercedes went around in the back. And it looks like Thaber, I believe that's Thaber Nelson. Oh, somebody hit in hard. That looks like Harple. Yes, Thaber, that was Thaber. Oh, Vincent Allen flips over the Omega car. And Vincent Allen has some heavy front-end damage. This is, of course, the track that his father was killed at. Alex Allen's brother and Vincent Allen's the son of Andreas Allen. However, it looks like Thaber, Harple, I'm going to guess Vincent Allen and Omega are all done here. However, Vincent Allen is got some heavy front-end damage. We'll take a look at that one again. This one started when Almermuller... No, maybe it wasn't Almermuller. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it was Almer... What was that? I didn't even understand that one. We got to take another look at that, but... That was a really strange wreck, and there's Thaber getting jostled around like a pinball. We'll see that one again. That was weird. Oh, it looks like the... Was that the 9 of McCain? Didn't really see Almermuller was down there, and... Well, that was a very distinct case of brain fade there by Nathan McCain, but... Yeah, took out a few cars in that as you're going to go on board with Vincent Allen next. Vincent Allen was taking it quite easy in this race as we're on board his helmet cam. He's going to go low. He sees the wreck happening. He's on the apron. And kind of right in front of him. He couldn't do a whole lot there. Couldn't do hardly anything there. But drive straight into that. So Vincent Allen, tough break for him. Alan Andrea would continue to lead as we're going to take you to a commercial break.
It's time I come clear. I'm Steward Guide. I am alive and well. You are the puppets. I am the puppeteer. And this is my theater. Andreas
Allen, live! Producers, did any of you guys catch that on radio? Did any of you guys catch that? What the hell was that? That was Maya's radio. That was from the 43? You're kidding! Something's not right. Something isn't right here. something that there's something wrong with. Was that radio frequency or was that? Because obviously I'm not the only one that's hearing this. I mean, I heard Myatt say it to his drivers. Alright, how am I gonna come back from commercial after that? How can I? You guys heard that, right? Alright, we gotta go back to coverage. I don't know how I'm gonna cover this, but there's something wrong with that 43 driver. There's something wrong with that. Alright, key in. 3, 2. Welcome back to Daytona, where a couple of very strange things have been happening under caution that we're still trying to work them out, but the 43 car is one of the cars that was specifically involved in it, and a lot of strange stuff's been happening. But yeah, I'm not sure if what's going on with him. There was some pretty interesting radio communication. However, we're back green, and it looks like the 43's got a big lead, or is starting to pull away again from Tuomas Saarinen in second position. Jessica Shelton's in third. The ARCSOA Americas are having a fantastic run with that new Mach 2 car. And James Shelley is back in 5th place. Casey Lester in the other one. Oh, Saarinen's got a problem! Saarinen's got a tire going down!
I wanted him to blow a tire. Now I've got the race to myself.
There it is again, guys. Viewers at home, we were hearing something out of that coming out of the 43 car, and this is kind of weird, but Alan Andrea's claiming that he is Andreas Allen, and it's gonna sound weird, but I kind of don't understand it either, but we'll get more on that as the race progresses. Oh, there must be some serious problems with the Ferraris, because here comes the other Ferrari down pit road as well, so Washer. Saarinen's back out on track, but there is something seriously wrong with the Ferrari cars, and I think they might be pulling the hood up on the 27, so tough break. Jessica Shelton is in second place, followed by Alex Allen, like I said, Andreas Allen's brother. Coming out of the corner, Alex Allen is doing an awesome job pushing Shelton along, and we got a yellow. Another yellow flag is out. It looks like maybe it was Will Lewis this time in the other Lexus car, teammate to Alan Andrea. And we'll have to see what happened to him. All right, it looks like Ammermuller would try and make a 3-wide situation where he really didn't have new room. Got into Pericles. Pericles would spin. And, oh, Pericles with a harder hit there. And luckily that could have been a lot worse as well, but some heavy front-end damage on Will Lewis's car would bring out the caution again. And Alan Andrea continues to lead here as very strange night here at Daytona. As he will lead back to the caution flag. Looks like Shelton is going to be in second position. And Alex Allen's trying to look for second, but isn't going to get it. Close battle between DJ Curtis and Jake Baskinger. Curtis actually went from 9th to 5th on that lap, so good job to DJ Curtis. Alan Andrea got a pretty poor pit stop. He is all the way down the order a little bit as some cars stayed out. Alex Allen stayed out, and the 2 Ferraris did. Alex Allen was actually the only car that stayed out. Curtis is out, and a few others was out of the pit lane. There's Alan Andrea, who had a pretty poor pit stop.
You blithering fools! You heard my pit stop! For that
this again. Oh boy.
No, announcer man. I really am Andreas Allen. Why don't you believe?
Okay. Somehow he's able to hear us up in the booth. I don't get this, but... Oh, man. I mean, it was really interesting that his first name is Andreas Allen's last name, and his last name is his first name just without the S on the end of it, but... I don't know. Could there be an error of truth in that? I mean, am I going crazy, or... I mean, there are people with concerned faces on the pit box. This isn't... I don't get it. I just don't get it. How could that happen? How could there be a medical oversight if this is true? Okay. I guess you can hear me, and I'm talking to you straight up. Are you really who you say you are?
Yes, you blithering idiot! I wouldn't tell a lie. I won the season 10 in the 250, have you know? My son, who was out of this race, I believe, won the American 700 a year after my supposed death. I was tired of the ARCSOA late series and did not like the way it was going. So I used it as my death so I could quietly walk away. However, my addiction to this series makes me want to come back.
I might be going crazy here, but what if the 43 is telling the truth? There is something really fishy going on, and there's going to be a lot of stuff going on after this race, but oh my goodness, we're going to have to key in again, but here from commercial, but oh man. Right now, I say let's drop it for a little bit, but we'll drop it till the end of the race. We won't tell the viewers, but there's definitely something going on here, and I don't know if, like I said, the viewers should know anything just yet. I mean, if this is true... Oh, Alex Allen. Hey, Alex, you hear everything on the 43's radio frequency? Why are we getting that? Why are we getting the 43's radio frequency? I mean, you should be on a different one. Alright, we gotta key in, guys. Apparently, I guess Alex Allen, heard that. Vincent Allen, who I think's... Alright, let's go back. Key in. 3, 2, 1. Alex Allen's going to take the green here at, Daytona again. More craziness under caution, but, yeah. As, it apparently is, I think Vincent Allen, since he's pulling out of the race, has walked over to the, 43 pit box and is in tears, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it involves that 43 car, and I mean, granted, the 43 car was involved in that big wreck in season 14, but I guess we don't understand what's going on. But here comes Allen, I gotta say it, I can't do it, producers. Here comes Andreas Allen, it's an old big crash in the back! Looks like both the ARCSOA, or one of the ARCSOA Americas is around. Oh, this could be the big one, I think. Oh, James Shelley, hard hit there. There's the big one. Oh, Silver Fox upside down many, many times. Vincent Allen, or not Vincent Allen, that's, Will Lewis is in it. Oh, there's the big one. Nathan McCain's in it. I saw one of the ARCSOA Americas was involved, as there's Sheridan. Alex Allen leads. That was Shelton in the big one there. Shelton has fallen out of the race. Or not out, but has some serious damage. The other Hart car, that's Jacob Hart's in it. Not a great return for the Hart brothers. Apparently they will have cars for the American 700, the 18 and the 19, and they have talked about going back full time, but Sanford's in it in the 03 car. He's done. That car's on fire. Both the CBMs were in it. Silver Fox took a very, very hard barrel roll. His window neck came down, which is good, but man, that was a hard wreck. Let's take a look at it. So they're on the 3-wide situation with Andreas Allen on the inside, and oh boy, it looks like Shelton got into the 14, and around they went, and the 14's what's going to make this wreck even worse than it was, and then that's when Silver Fox goes down there. Silver Fox really didn't take that hard of a hit. It was just enough to get this car rolled over because of the angle it was. And that's a lot of cars out of this race that I thought could have won this race. However, that 43's been really quick, as well as, oh, it looks like Louvier got a big piece of that. We're going to have a lot of onboards in this wreck. We're on board with Tedford, not Louvier. That was Tedford. Louvier blew up earlier, but on board with Tedford. Tedford's going to go, well, you can see that there's cars pretty much everywhere, and oh, he got hit by, actually, the 92. Both the Durban Sports Sanctums were in this. Not good for their championship hopes, but he actually got clipped by the 92. On board with the 03 of Sanford. Sanford would spin around coming off of turn 4. And theirs goes the pack. Luckily, I don't think they got too bad of a hit because that pack split. And then Sanford's trying to drive away here. Sanford's gonna... Oh, he got... That 48 was blinded by the smoke, and he couldn't avoid the 43 there. Or the 48, I'm sorry, 48. On board with Jacob Hart. Bad return for the Hart Bros in the Toyotas, but in the 25 car, this is Leonardo da Silva's car normally, and oh boy! No brakes there. He thought a hole had opened up, but he just got fired straight up into the middle. There's Silver Fox barrel rolling. We're actually going to go on board with him. Hopefully the camera stayed with us. So we're on board with Silver Fox. This is going to be a wild ride here. In front of him is one of the Menervini cars. I believe that's of Jason Tyson. Silver Fox is going to go high, and the 14 got him. And then right here, oh, passenger side impact, and then a couple of times rolled over. We lost the camera once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5. And the camera's still intact. Wow. Meanwhile, Jake Baskinger would also blow up from 4th place coming around here and fall out of the race. But more crazy stuff's going on because they're saying now that that might actually be Andreas Allen. And oh my god, if that's the case, he never really died. I'm speechless right now. I really am. I really am speechless. Eugene DeMax leads. A little other thing there is that the 99 car is Zayden Davidson, not Aaron Perkins. Zayden Davidson is in that car, and Perkins is not. Zayden Davidson is in the 99 car. We just forgot to change the logo. Thenos is on pit road as well, but I don't know what to think right now with that 43 out there. But if that really is Andreas Allen, it's either a miracle that he survived, or I don't know, but he's either... This is either a really, like, cruel and mean prank, or there's something going on here that I can't explain. It's been a while since we saw the name Eugene DeMax on the front, on the point, and away he goes. That is Collard in 2nd place on a Menervini. Menervini won this race last year, but they actually had a pretty quick car. DJ Curtis dives the inside, and Andreas Allen, as I'm going to call him, he says he's Andreas Allen, so I'm going to call him that, is going to the inside. He's got a rocket ship of a 43 car. There he goes. The inside line is all his, and he is going to gain a ton of spots there, and this is it, I'm thinking. Washer's a lap down. DeMax gets held up, and with the help of with the help of Andreas Allen, DJ Curtis is going to get the lead. And I think the 98 is getting very annoyed with the 27 car. The 43 is going for the lead. I don't know who's in that car, but whoever they are, they're sure driving like Andreas Allen did. He understands the slipstream better than anybody else. I know back in reality, or back a long time ago when we knew Andreas Allen was around, he really wanted to win here at Daytona. Really did. And now, if that is who I think it could be, he could at this rate. I don't know what to think.
People always played me as I didn't exist, but I was on track those other times. I've come to defend my honor.
Rewind a little bit further back as the one Ferrari of Saarinen had to back way off the throttle. He doesn't want to be pushing too hard there, but looks like he is diving way low. Sharot's looking, but Sharot looked low on the 27, but is it going to get it there? Abrosas and Curtis are battling side by side for P2 as the 43 car is gone. The 43 car is taking off into the distance. That is a very quick car, but it looks like here comes DJ Curtis with one heck of a slipstream. We were talking earlier, because of these high speeds, the slipstream means everything around this track now. And if you could get into a draft, you can close in drastically and slingshot around the outside of them. That is something we've been noticing. If you can just get a good run, and right there, it looks like the 7 car lost a little bit of ground there, and watch the 6 close in here. Watch the 6 close in as this lap goes on. The 6 is already closed in maybe about a good 0.2 of a second. Not as much as I thought he would, but no one's catching that 43 at this rate. That 43 is a flippin' rocket ship. Further back, we have a pack that's trying to sort themselves out, led by Alex Allen, who has been alerted to what's going on in the 43 camp. And I don't know what is going through his mind right now, if that really is his brother out there. There's been so many coincidences between the 43 of Andreas Allen and this Allen Andrea. However, we never thought that there could be, that they could be. We never thought that. Tough break for the new Mach 3 Ford Mustang by ARCSOA America, as that car would break down. Casey Lester, or not break down, but would have some problems. Looks like it might be a mechanical problem. And tough break for the 04, as here comes DJ Curtis and Charlie Fabrosis. They got to work with each other to catch that 43 car, but maybe I've heard of people that don't want anywhere near that car. Nowhere near that car. And, well, maybe they're just hanging back because they don't want to go near it. Watch how this slingshot works. This is Zayden Davidson, relatively slow, and watch the run that Washer could get here. Washer had to look high. Oh, well, he didn't get really a run there, but now he might. Oh, actually look behind him. That's Matt Duncan back there. Matt Duncan got a pretty good run there, and watch this outside run that Duncan is going to get up there. Duncan really closed in on Davidson, and Davidson is going to be vaulted up a position because of it. Sean Galligan hasn't been having a strong race here. That 44 car has just looked kind of weak in the slipstream lately, as he has also some left side damage. But now you're seeing what the slipstream could do. He got behind the 97 there a little bit and was able to make the move on the outside line work. And, well, that's what slipstreaming will do. And actually got the 99 of Davidson there. I gotta say it now, because we're getting a lot more evidence as the race goes on about fingerprints and everything. They're really looking into this now, and detectives are on track, believe it or not, are on site. They were called in, and I gotta say it, Andreas Allen is in this race. And he's in the lead. He, according to what we've heard over radio frequencies during commercial, never died. And he is in that 43 car right now, has over a second lead over Curtis and Fabrosis. His brother is in 4th place. His brother has either got to be ecstatic or really upset right now. I don't know what could be going through his mind. His son, I believe, is crying down by his pit box. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Look at the slipstream that Fabrosis had a slipstream there for 2nd place, but can't hold it on the inside, so it looks like the 7's going to hold the spot. But Andreas Allen is in this race. He was a fan favorite back in the day. There's going to be a lot of questions being asked after this one, but... oh, man, I don't know. A debris caution would actually fly under a pit cycle, so a couple of cars got cut out. I think Galligan did as one of them. And there's Alan Andrea on pit road. Going to lose the lead there, but looks like a few cars stayed out there. That's Sean Ammermuller and a few others are. And there's a problem with the 43 car. The 43 has a mechanical problem. He's going to get out of the pits, but at this rate, I think he's going to be a lap down or close. He did get out of the pits there. We'll see if he's on the lead lap or not. The 43 is on the lead lap of Andreas Allen, Ammermuller and Washer pit. Galligan already pit, and they're on the tail end of the lead lap. They're going to need another caution. Collard pit. The leader is DJ Curtis. 2nd position is Charlie Fabrosis. 3rd is Alex Allen. 4th is Zayden Davidson. 5th is Shalrot. 6th is Andreas Allen. And 7th is Ammermuller. We're just waiting to see here what's going to happen. This could be a very big race because now the fastest car is in traffic after a slow pit stop.
You fools once again gave me a bad stop. Perhaps you will be.
Once again, more cryptic messages out of the 43 car. We're going to be looking on the leader, DJ Curtis. There are some slower cars up there. We are green here at Daytona. Curtis is making a move to the outside line. The 04 dives to the inside. He's a lap down. He's going to try and get his lap back in case there's another caution. It would have to be a quick one if we're ever going to go back green. No way. The 04 is never going to get it with the 77 being that slow. The 43 is trying to shove the 45 to get going, but that's not going to work either. DJ Curtis is on the outside line. The 97, he has a big gap over 2nd position, who is, I believe, Alex Allen now. Alex Allen's going to take 2nd as Fabrosis lost it. And DJ Curtis is battling right now with the the lap car, Sean Galligan. Not many to go this time. 3 laps to go. The 43 is in traffic right now, but that 43 car we know is quick. One of the quickest on the track is the 43 of Andreas Allen. I never thought we'd be saying that. But does he have enough time? 3 laps to go. He's got to get through this field and fast. I don't think he does. The 7 of DJ Curtis has a big gap back to Fabrosis and Alex Allen, who, are being caught behind quite a long line of lapped traffic. 2 laps to go now for DJ Curtis. There's the 43 back there. If the 43 can get up here, I would actually bet on the 43, but I think he's a little bit too far back, and he's stuck behind the 2 very slow Mercedes cars who have some crash damage, but they get out of the way. Final lap now for DJ Curtis. Final lap now for DJ Curtis.
I'm not going to win, am I? I can't be angry like this the rest of my life. I have to stop. My addiction to this is huge. I, Andreas Allen, have gotten over my obsession with you. Come on, Alex. You can do it.
Coming off the final corner, DJ Curtis is going to win. Alex Allen just didn't have enough time. And DJ Curtis wins here at Daytona. Andreas Allen couldn't get through the traffic. Couldn't do it. However, I think we're pretty certain, though, that this isn't a prank. People are going to need to question this, medical examiners and everything. But I think we know who's in that 43 car. This track has seen a big curse over it ever since the season 14 running, and where we thought we saw a fatal accident take place. DJ Curtis may have won the race, but you know what? There's bigger stories. Oh, Collar got into the 97 there, but there's a bigger story down there. One of, I don't know whether to be happy or really upset that Andreas would do such a thing, but I am happy that he maybe didn't die in that humongous crash 4 seasons ago. He drove valiantly, whoever was in that 43 car, but I think we can all pretty much say we know who was in that car. Congrats to DJ Curtis on winning Daytona. We'll see you for the American 700.
Sony Cup Series ready to go, and I'm pretty certain an Elite's ride is there too. I'll see you at the American 700.